Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another car video. The game of life. You know what? Yeah, people know me as a dating coach, and I just say whatever, right? I'm just a writer and an opinionated brother. But, when we talk about this thing called game, it's actually bigger than getting a woman. A lot of people focus on that. They want information on that. And, to me, is probably nothing more pleasurable than to have some nice, sexy-legged, big-butt woman's legs wrapped around my back, looking up at me, with, big eyes and just an appreciation. Damn, that's a nice car. My next car might be an Infiniti. I like Infinitis. It's kind of me. They ain't too over the top, classy, but then got a nice balance. But anyway, right? The game of life. Yeah, getting women, that's pleasurable, but that's not it. Game is just how you navigate through life, how you think through life, right? Like, for example, say in a fit of insanity, I decide I won't want to get another day job, right? And I do mean in a fit of insanity. I love my freedom, right? I would have game on there first starting out. It's game starting out even getting the job, right? It's game starting out because if you go on a job, it's important how you even interview for that job, right? What do you wear? Like, don't wear a red necktie on a job interview, right? You don't want to seem... It's like a red is a power tie, so you don't want to seem like you coming in there to take over the building, But that's game. That's a little nuance of game. I love that word nuance, right? Definitely dress up. Like, how you dress going to an interview, how you behave, that's game, right? And even on the job, okay. So after I had my fit of insanity, get on that job, I would probably be quiet the first few weeks and just observe, and that's outside of just learning everything, because a lot of times people quiet, they just learning and then they just start cutting up, just start doing dumb stuff, right? In fact, sometimes people get on, they start the first day doing some dumb stuff, and it's just like, nah. The first thing, like, game on a job will be going in and figuring out the political alliances, the politics of the place, because any place you got more than a few people, there's politics. Heck, there's politics. I worked in a job one time. It was just me, the owner, and maybe a couple of the employees, and that's still politics. Yeah, that was a story. One of the other employees tried to set me up money-wise, like I was stealing some money. I was just like, oh God. But that's what you get on jobs. You got to have game to deal with that. You get on there, like, a lot of times people talking about, like, talking to a woman on the job. That's, please, you got to know which dudes are feeling you in the sense of they'll be an ally or they jealous of you. You got to know who really runs stuff. Because you get on most jobs, seldom does the actual person who's mentioned as a manager actually run things. So you got to figure that out. You got to figure out, all right, who's going to be cool with you, who you can joke around with, who you can't. All of that is game, right? I'm going to tell you a story about that, right? I met this young lady after doing a vending event, right? So, we talked for a week, and then for some reason, she invited me to, like, a cookout with some of her co-workers, right? And so it was everybody in the office, about 8 or 9 people, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm chilling with her, interacting with the people, all that. But me, Ron being me, if I'm in a group of people, I start paying attention to dynamics, right? And all these people were sitting back, and this is a cookout. They were getting drunk. Had one guy, I think it was at his house. He was doing some nasty stuff with a dog, drinking out of a beer bottle and letting the dog lick on it. Shit, white folks. Anyway, right? They I'm sitting back and they getting crazy, wild, loosening up, right? But I peeped, right? I peeped at this one woman. She kind of sat back. She wasn't like going crazy. I mean, she was being polite, but she was kind of just laying back in a cut and just looking at everybody, right? So I took the young lady to the side, right? She partying too, and I said, that woman's your boss, ain't she? And she was like, yeah, how'd you know? I said, cause right now you need to watch what you're doing. Y'all think this is just a situation where it's just y'all just having some fun. She evaluating y'all. Trust me, she's evaluating, she's looking, she's peeping how y'all responding and everything, right? And I mean, that's some game. I just had a game on that. Like, whenever you're in a situation, even if it's like an office party or something, I don't care how cool the boss is, they checking you, right? But that's game. Just how you interact with people. Sometimes, a lot of times people, they'll go in a situation, or they talk trash, they draw more attention to themselves, something. And, it's game just even being in like just doing something as simple as going to a restaurant or something, right? Like, I'm gonna tell you what, all these little restaurants around here, they know my face and everything. And I get either quicker service, better service, little extras, some perks, whatever, right? Because one, I tip a little bit extra, right? And then I also pay attention. And then, sometimes I talk to I get some servers or something. They'll start telling me their personal problems or something. I must have that type of face. But that's some game. Because then I've had times when I would get a little something off on my bill. They'd be like, oh yeah, something like, and they'll say like, oh, we took a little bit longer to get it to you. Let me take that off. It'd be some bullshit or something, right? But that's game. Game is really, if you really want game, if you want to understand game, it really is a matter of how you navigating life and how you getting stuff done, right? That's the most important thing. And how are you dealing with people? I mean, you get a lot of guys, like with the woman thing, people come here to learn how to get women. Too many guys, they're thinking, if I'm not dealing with this woman or a certain way, if she ain't trying to like jump on my bones or anything like that, I should just leave her alone. Don't bother, don't have friends. And I'm like, no, you gotta say, all right, this woman ain't trying to holler at you though, but if you got some game about you, you could probably get her friend and her friend's friend too, just in how you handle it. Like, say you get, come on, dude, the light is green. God damn, man. Anyway, it's like, be cool with them, because one, sometimes dudes get a little silly, right? Like, some women, might reject them, like say, oh no thank you, and then they get trifling or stupid and like, well, fuck you anyway, get all mad, show it visibly, and they ain't thinking some other woman checking that shit out, right? See, some game there is like, yeah, you be real cool, then the other woman be like, might come up to you. I've actually had that. Been rejected by a woman, like another woman say, damn, I don't know why she rejected you, you fine. Just by being cool about it. That's everything. Grocery stores, whatever you do, just every day in life. It's even game sometimes, just driving along or something. Because game really, people tend to think it's just, trickery or something like that. No, it's just slang for life, knowledge. Moving through life consciously. That's the key. Because one thing, if you that type, because really it comes down to how you like interact with people. And if you can interact with people in an intelligent way, you can get whatever you need to get. Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah. You can get whatever you need to get. You can get jobs, people looking out for you. Shoot. Like if you got game as a salesman, oh man, that's some real game right there. Like I'm gonna tell you what, anybody, like it's a money thing. Like if you just using game just to get women, that's a waste of energy. You know, yeah, it's pleasurable as hell, but that's a waste. You know, it's game being a salesman, right? Because like I said, if I know some salesmen now, they making like $500,000. They selling high-end products and stuff like that, but it's game. Like I know this dude, he sells stuff to hospitals and stuff. That dude got much game. He be walking around the hospital like he's a doctor and shit. They don't be questioning why he's even in there. And then he, make his little bit of money and everything. But yeah, the game is life. The game is life. Hey, anyway, right? That's it. I gotta go in here and get my food. Alright, get some food. So anyway, right? Heed what I'm saying. Remember, it's all about life. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.